So guys, I have another video for you, and it's specifically, do vitamins and supplements actually work? Well, it kind of just depends how you look at it. Some brands, if they don't have a good reputation, they might not work. So if I'm going to buy a dietary supplement, such as a botanical herb or some sort of vitamin or something, I'm going to make sure that the company has a good reputation, because as you might know, none of these supplements out there are FDA approved. There's this little pretty box that says all these statements, da da da, FDA, da da da. So essentially it means that none of the ingredients, none of the amounts of ingredients, and none of the actual effects that the ingredients say they're going to have are 100% guaranteed true. So you have to go with a reputable brand so that you can ensure that they're going to have adequate quality in that particular supplement. Now, before I go and buy a supplement, I do a bunch of research before I go and invest in a supplement or an herb to make sure it's actually going to do what I want. There's an excellent website called pubmed.gov, and that has tons of case studies and human trials of tons of herbs and stimulants and supplements and all that stuff. And it has conclusive evidence, and this is done by the government, so it's ensured to be true. So the next thing you need to do is just make sure the supplement or herb you buy from is going to be of good quality. So some might ask, what do I take? Well, there's a few things that I try, and there's a few things that I think are complete junk. I do take some vitamin C and a multivitamin, but that's because I know where I live I'm not getting enough nutritional elements in my daily diet to support my daily functions. And I can tell whenever I don't take vitamins, because I don't have the same amount of energy, I don't have the same amount of brain power, and I definitely don't have enough ability to even go throughout the whole entire day without feeling sleepy or groggy. So yes, there are some supplements that I take, and if I feel as if there is an herb or something, or a botanical supplement that I've researched enough and I think it's conclusive, I might try it out just to see if it's beneficial. For example, I have looked at a botanical supplement, which is an herb called fenugreek, and fenugreek is a supplement that contains something called testosterone, which was used in a clinical trial, and after 3 trials, the evidence was conclusive that people who took this with a progressive overload of weight training, so muscle hypertrophy, all of their basal metabolic rates were pretty much average. But anyway, their BMI went down, but their body fat percentage also decreased. But their BMI only went down about 0.3 on average per person, which is maybe 1 or 2 pounds. So the only conclusive evidence you can come to is that since the caliper test says their body fat went down, that means that muscle growth had to go up. And they had a placebo group and a non-placebo group, and obviously the people who had the non-placebo actually had the testosterone were conclusive. So that's the type of studies that I read to ensure to see if something actually works before I go and try it. And if you want to try a certain herb or supplement, take measurements before and after. For example, there is a supplement called resveratrol, which is supposed to help decrease the amount of estrogen in your body. If that's the case, measure your chest or measure your triceps to see if the fat collection actually decreases due to a decrease in estrogen, so that you can see if the supplement was actually conclusive. Because sometimes it's all placebo in your head that makes this effect. Yeah guys, so basically, if you're going to invest in a supplement, do your research. Otherwise, look into it, make sure it's a reputable brand, and then buy. Thanks for watching.